YouTube, due to some slighted comments from other fellow live egg cutters that just went on before us, and I won't mention any names, Dave. What we have going on tonight is something very different. What you see in front of you is a last second mere distraction because the slighted comments that were made were about drinking too much and cutting eggs, which we tend to do here quite a bit because we have a lot of fun when we cut eggs. So due to said comments,
there will be no drinking
there will be no drinking tonight. So you guys get to look at a production screen, and we'll take as many takes as it takes to get through this first part of the live stream, and then they can't even see that.
No, they can't.
And then we'll look at some snakes that just shed out. So the animals that we cut a couple days ago, no, a couple days ago? No.
No,
It was a while ago. So last week or whatever, they have all shed out. So we have an entire clutch for you guys to look at, and then one from another clutch. This was the live that I did where I cut two clutches, and they were just both ridiculous. So what's up, Joe? Welcome. Thanks for showing up tonight. Appreciate it. Titan, welcome. Lori, welcome. Mason, welcome back. Mark, welcome.
Leon, welcome.
Affinity Pythons, welcome. Lou Balls, welcome. And Brewer Boys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks everybody for showing up time and time again. We do have a great egg cutting tonight, but again, as I said, no drinking this evening because there were comments made by a certain individual about drinking too much and cutting eggs. So we're going to try really hard not to do that. What's up, Dan? Welcome. Glad you were able to make this one. And so the egg cutting tonight, wow, it is a mouthful. It is a fire yellow belly het TSK Axanthic. She has produced for us before, so she is proven. And she was paired to two visual males. So 50% of this clutch should be visual by odds. There are 10 eggs in the mix for this evening. The males in play is a Pastel Kelly Spider TSK Axanthic and a Pastel Dark Phase TSK Axanthic. So both will work very well with this female. And again, we should see about 50% odds on each egg anyway for producing visuals. But before we get to that, yeah, screw that dude that said that. We're drinking anyway, and we're cutting eggs.
We got us some beer.
Yeah, damn straight. So two very, very different beer menus or beer types, styles.
So we'll be drinking some Subaru.
We're not drinking Subarus. This is Bad Sons. This is a local brewery in Connecticut. They do a lot of IPA stuff. Pretty cool brewery. I've not been there personally, but I've had their stuff. So their IPAs are pretty good. This one is pretty standard at 6%, but not standard by taste. So excellent beer there. We've had that before. I think we drank one of these online here as well. Gunner's Daughter. This is a milk stout, but if you look down on the bottom, if Matt can get some of that, we've got peanut butter, coffee, and dark chocolate with a lot of lactose in there. Makes this a very, very drinkable beer. And again, only at 5.5%, so not even the alcohol of this IPA, but I could drink this all day. I like it very much. And Mass Landing is the brewery, and they are out of Maine. So a couple fantastic beers there. I'm not going to waste any more time.
No,
and the person that made that comment can just not drink when they cut eggs. And I'm sorry, dude. I keep breaking your balls because I felt like that comment was slighted at me. But you can see I got some motor oil here.
And I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah, Matt's always the opposite. I'm tall, he's short.
This is what I usually drink, so I'm taking this.
You can lose a hand doing that. You steal a man's beer, there's only one thing, well, two things second to that. That'd be his food and his woman.
Right. To answer your question, Leon, those snakes, the ones that just shed out, those will end up being on the website in about 5 weeks or so if they eat every week.
Stuff. That clutch, the clutch I'm going to show you tonight, was the Firefly Leopard Het Desert Ghost to the Enchi Yellow Belly Het Ghost. It took me a minute.
He hasn't
There's
even.
been a lot of clutches come in lately, so I had to get my brain straight. So each animal is 50-50. So 50% het desert ghost, 50% het for ghost. And it's not guaranteed that both will be there because of the way that odds work. But so that's what we're going to start with. We're going to break out those animals, and we're going to walk you guys through those and what we think they are, what they look like, and then we'll get into cutting. Matt will get into cutting 10 eggs.
Yeah, so Leon, what we roughly do, it's usually about 5 meals or so until we're comfortable.
3 to 5, depending how they're feeding.
Yeah, if they're hitting every week, then we feel comfortable letting them go. But if they skip a week or something like that, we'll hold on to them a little bit longer.
So the first one here, this is a Enchi leopard, and I believe this is a female. I think there were 2 males in this clutch, the normal and a firefly yellow belly. So this is a female.
Look how dark that head is.
Yeah.
That thing is black.
Yeah, nice and dark. Got the back straps on the head, which is brought in from the Enchi. There is no super Enchi in this mix. So at least that I'm aware of. Typically that's, something you look for a super Enchi. But this animal is at least an Enchi leopard, and pretty cool looking belly there. Almost goes a little purple. Don't really see any of the signs of yellow belly that I would look for. So this is a female Enchi leopard, 50% het for desert ghost and 50% het for ghost.
Cool looking animal.
Yo.
Yeah, when we revealed the beer, Lori was like, "I knew it."
Yeah, we're not going to stop for that. So this little girl is amazing.
Look at those flames.
When I first cut this, I thought maybe there was leopard in here, but after the shed out and looking at her outside the egg, there is not leopard, but this is a Enchi yellow belly fire. And you can see all the orange coming up the sides, those flames.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, she just looks good.
Yeah, they do, and then some of them just go all the way around.
Yeah, so this girl, I really like this girl. She will be one that's staying here. Again, so this is an Enchi yellow belly fire, 50% het for desert ghost, 50% het for ghost. And she just looks amazing.
Gosh, yeah, I hope she proves out for Desert Ghost.
Could you imagine that?
That would be straight fire.
What a breeder. Oh, mama. So, boy number 1 is a normal. Well, maybe a normal.
Maybe something underneath, who knows?
Yep. So, normal-ish. 50% desert ghost, 50% chance for ghost. There are no guarantees, obviously, with 50s. Pretty standard
belly.
looking belly. Some pretty block-styled alien heads. Nice black back. Super dark animal. Looks good. But not what y'all came to see.
Mm-mm.
All right.
We got more. Here comes some brightness.
Yeah.
Welcome, Ball Python Boulevard.
What's up, Boulevard? So this.
Welcome, TNT.
So this male here, no, that's fine. This is a pastel fire yellow belly. And again, all these animals are going to be 50% het for desert ghost, 50% het for ghost.
This one's just all over the place.
Yeah, he's squirrely. Super, super bright. I've had other fireflies, and the yellow belly is definitely adding a layer here. When we roll this guy over, you can see the checkering along the belly there. That is just classic for yellow belly when you get into combos. Looks really good.
And the white blushing on this thing is just crazy in between those colors. It really makes those colors pop.
Yep. And then the darks are so dark that the contrast is just really nice. I mean, even like looking at that tail, that is just jet black.
Yeah. And then just the pattern alone is just crazy.
Man, he just wants to go.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll put him back. We got some other cool stuff to look at.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah. Leon was asking how many clutches are to come. Well, we are tonight. We are on number 8, I think. Yeah, 8, and there's 10 more that are in the incubator right now, and we have girls that have ovulated, and some prelay sheds. So
this female is holdback number 2.
Mm-hmm.
What Blue Ball say? What's
goody?
Yeah. Just about everything in this clutch. So this is also a female. This is basically the quad platform that we're working with or work with heavily. This is a Pastel Inchy leopard yellow belly female, and she again is 50% het for Desert Ghost and Ghost. So this is definitely holdback number 2. We'll be on if we produce a visual this year, hopefully we get a male and we'll be good. Otherwise, I'll be going shopping for a male that I'll be able to run to these girls and prove them out.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Yeah, everybody's like, she's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. She's so bright. She looks so good.
Welcome, Dan.
Again, you can see all that checkering there on the belly.
Giveaway. Yeah, no, Jim's gonna give it away to himself.
That's right. I won the random selection. Imagine how that works.
Like, look at that pattern right there in the center.
Yeah, some cool patterning, a lot of linking there. This leopard is just, it's just getting it done. Yeah, she's amazing.
Brighty bright.
Yep.
Unfortunately, mini number 2 hasn't shed yet. So we won't be able to see her tonight. Well, we could see her, but she'll be all glazed over.
All right, this is also a female. So we only had the 2 males out of 7 eggs, so not too bad.
Yeah, pretty good odds.
So Enchi leopard for sure. You can see the connected back strap that the Enchi brings in. Classic leopard pattern. This one has a cool little zipper belly.
Look at that.
I don't know what that's from or why this animal has that. I've not produced a leopard that has that before. I don't know if it has something to do with a het marker or not. I have no idea, to be honest. But she does look good. She's got some, flip her around here. A couple really cool orange flames that come up there. Just really nice, soft looking animal. Good contrast, good color, and, great balance of that Enchi leopard pattern.
Welcome, Dave. And
yeah, we are
drinking and cutting.
We do drink and cut eggs here, so if that bothers you, you might want to log off. Just saying. All you guys that don't drink and cut eggs, I don't know. And then shout out people that do on their live streams. I don't know. It's kind of messed up. I'm kind of a little butthurt by it, but.
But congratulations on your eggs, by the way.
Nice cutting. I'm just totally kidding, man. I'm totally just breaking your balls. I'm sorry. All right, so the last animal that I have from this clutch. Why are you pointing at me?
About the last snake.
Yeah, last snake.
Joe Eckert was saying that his leopard has a zipper belly, just like
Does
that.
it?
Yep.
Yeah, I've produced over the past 4 years a fair bit of leopard. We've been working at it from the beginning. And that's the first animal that I've produced that has a zipper belly. So, I mean, it could be nothing. It could just be, I have no idea what it could be. But most of them don't have that. So, that I've produced anyway. This girl is so bright.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. So, this last female is also a holdback. So, I have 3 holdbacks from this clutch. This girl predominantly because she is the collection of all 5 genes in one animal. And then having the chance to hit Desert Ghost on this or Ghost on this would just be crazy. And here she is.
Bam.
Yeah, this is a pastel fire Enchi leopard yellow belly.
That's bonkers.
Just craziness.
Still your
I mean, you can still see the back strap on the head. In this case, it's gone yellow from the Enchi. We've talked about the butterfly head pattern. It's still there. Almost looks like a skull.
It looks like a face from this direction. Two
Yeah.
eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
I mean, you kind of get the butterfly pattern, but the fire is kind of washing it out there. Really nice, like flaming. You can see all this like checkering on the body. That's the belly
Look at that.
that's smoked out. That's all yellow belly.
And just so bright.
Oh yeah, so bright, so nice. And even if this girl doesn't prove out for either desert ghost or ghost,
She's a powerhouse.
yeah, this will be an awesome animal to have as an adult female. Because, yeah, if I can build on this platform anymore, oh my goodness. I mean, this is just crazy town. So, yeah, most of these guys shed out. So 3 of them shed out last night, and the other 4 shed out today. So these guys are fresh for y'all to see. So I'm kind of glad that this worked out where we had this clutch to show you guys.
Yeah.
And then I think we have one animal from the other clutch that we cut.
Yeah, the other 3 still haven't shed yet. Well, maybe if you peek in there, maybe they shed while we were waiting. No, maybe halfway in the shed.
Just off his nose. He's just starting. Yeah, so tomorrow these other ones will be all shed out. But we'll show this one off.
Kevin Costa said the head stamp looks like an upside down garden gnome.
All right, so I'll get this pairing right for you guys. Yeah, so this clutch was an Enchi yellow belly pied posset ghost, and it was paired to the mini maker's father. So pastel Enchi leopard yellow belly, Hetfer pied posset for ghost. And this is one of the females out of that clutch that is shed out that will be taking up residence here. This is a super Enchi leopard, and I believe this is yellow belly as well. She just like, oh man, yeah, that head stamp is just what the heck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some
speckling.
speckles there from the super Enchi kind of does that. You definitely see the leopard in there too, and then you get these little smatterings of pattern on the belly. With super Enchi, it's tough to kind of see yellow belly in there, but I do got some flames. I got what looks like some nice yellow blushing coming up the side, which can be yellow belly. So the yellow belly will take some time to really show itself, but I think she'll prove. She just looks great.
Yeah, she looks really good.
Yeah, this animal is amazing. And not really tracks. At least not what I would want to see if I was looking for het markers. But that's okay. This girl still is crazy. To put Enchi into everything and a chance of leopard, and then if I got yellow belly in here too, just forget about it. Forget about it. Woo!
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, doggy. I don't know. You want to cut eggs? Does anybody want to cut eggs?
Oh, damn straight I want to cut some eggs.
You want to cut some eggs? Right, let me put her I'm going to get a drink or another sip here, and then we'll get you
Situated.
reoriented to cut some eggs. All right. Yeah, doggy. We are gonna rock some egg cutting tonight. So for you guys that maybe have not have, what are you doing?
There's no blue tab.
Oh.
Wait, there's one right here. This will work.
For you guys that may not have been here in the beginning, we are cutting 10 eggs tonight. This is one clutch. This is from a fire yellow belly het TSK Xanthic. She is proven female. For us, she has laid and given us visual Xanthics before. She was paired to a couple boys. Take a look at that clutch right there. Some good-looking eggs. Nice, big and round. And again, where they lay is where they stay. We did not move those at all. These Sistema tubs are awesome. So again, yes, Fire Yellow Belly Het for TSK Exanthic. And she was paired to a Pastel Kelly Spider Exanthic male and a Pastel Dark Phase Exanthic male. Yeah, it's definitely humid in there. We don't go messing with, taking moisture out at all ever when these things are incubating. I know I've heard podcasts and people say that like, oh, you get moisture and water on your eggs, it's going to go bad. My take on that is that's probably a true statement in the first half of incubation. In the second half, as long as they're not too saturated or touching the side, they're going to be fine. If they drop a drop of moisture on them, a bit or two, it may end up them being a little more plump than normal, but it doesn't really affect them too much. Before you do that, do you want to start maybe with the dark phase male? So
Can you see what he looks like?
yep. So people that are unfamiliar with what dark phase is, we can take a look at that.
Oh, he's in with somebody. As long as he's not locked, I can show him.
Oh, you got him breeding.
He's good. He's back here just hiding out.
All right. So this particular snake came from Greg Graziani. He does work with this dark phase line of Exanthic, and he had it was a super pastel leopard dark phase Exanthic, and it was basically black on black. So jet black on a shiny jet black. What's up, Ellis? Welcome. And it was cool. We were, building the collection at the time. He happened to have this one that he called a dark phase pastel. It doesn't look like a typical pastel Exanthic. It is definitely darker.
Yeah.
Aside from that, he bred for us last year, and we had some production, but or the year before, we just couldn't tell.
Yeah.
The dark phase is something that may come along later. I'm not really sure. Again, something we're just starting to work with here. But anyway, that's a look at one of the breeder males. And then the Pastel Kelly Spider was the other one. But that dark phase stuff, I would love to see some decent dark phase stuff. So that's the goal. We will see. Let's cut some eggs, man.
All right, let's see if we can get these things separated.
Well, they're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Usually they just pop right off. Wow, that's really stuck, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So this is a day early. This is day 54. They are typically, they just usually just fall right apart. The fact that those are still stuck like that is interesting.
Make sure. Can I feel snakes?
I mean, the day is the day, dude.
I know.
And they're right in the middle of the incubator. So
Yeah, these are really stuck together.
if they were sitting on the floor, maybe you've just gotten weak and you're not used to dealing with snake eggs because you haven't touched them in so long with all the quarantine stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, if that one comes off.
Yeah, see, that's not bad. You just don't know what you're doing. You've lost your skill.
Lost my touch.
Yeah.
Well, some of these are pretty stuck.
Yeah, that is really stuck. That's surprising. But at this point in development anyway, with only a day or so left, having a stack of eggs on top of each other can be kind of risky, only in that if the snake on the bottom is ready to come out and he goes to cut through, or she goes to cut through, she could cut through, or he could cut through into the egg above them and drown. So, I mean, if you got eggs, if they lay the way, stay the lay they weigh, or whatever, however you want to say it, it's a good idea to kind of pull that top layer off at the tail end of incubation anyway, just so that you alleviate that chance of a snake going into another egg and then drowning, because they would be looking for air at that point.
Right.
But, all right, man.
All right.
How you want to do it?
I'm gonna go this one.
You gonna go that one?
All right. Let's see what we get. Golden scissors.
Are you nervous? Yep, the golden scissors.
Yeah, my first clutch of the year.
Right from Harry Potter. Yeah. So Billy from Mutation Creation kind of cuts his the same way. We've just done this always from the beginning.
Xanthic.
And I just don't feel comfortable sticking scissors inside an egg.
So that's an Xanthic for sure.
Yeah, possible pastel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. That's a good hit. Yeah, tall one for sure. I mean, it doesn't get better than hitting an Xanthic right off the first egg.
Woo woo.
Yeah. There we go. Come on.
Right.
Visual. Is that mold gold? Is that mold?
No,
Nope, just
no
dirt.
mold.
Just
Just
dirt. Dirt. Woohoo, for sure.
And another Xanthic.
Come on, doggy. Yeah.
Boom.
Nice.
That one may just be straight up Xanthic right there.
Yeah, it's a little dirtier in the alien heads than the last one. So that's an Xanthic for sure. What's up, Harry? Welcome. And the other one is probably a pastel.
Maybe a fire.
I mean,
Xanthic.
it could be fire, yeah. You can see there's a slight difference inside those alien heads there. Yeah, a little bit of egg yolk down there. So, all right, we're cutting 10 eggs tonight. This is, definitely a really good start. And what's up, Patrick? Welcome. So, fire yellow belly het SK Xanthic to a pastel Kelly spider.
Another Xanthic.
Another Xanthic. All right, so the males are both visual, and then a pastel dark phase Xanthic male.
This one has got, oh, geez, I don't know.
That looks like a fire.
Xanthic.
Yeah, that's super clean. Yeah,
Sweet.
3 visuals off the bat. Good night.
Good Lord.
Yeah, those look pretty good. Good to see cutting skills got better.
Who said that?
LKV. And it's been a minute too, so he's little rusty even, and he's doing all right.
I'm not talking to you anymore, Leon.
Oh, and another little shout out here for Moment lenses. We are using an 18 millimeter wide angle. So I'm about 2 inches from the goodness, dude. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
And this one,
That's a pastel fire. That's a firefly.
That's a
Xanthic.
firefly right there.
At least that thing is
Ooh.
gorgeous.
And I think maybe yellow belly, because I think I see some checkering down at the bottom of the belly.
Oh my!
Woo!
That's 4 out of 4 so far.
Yeah.
Ballers needs a yellow belly female from that clutch. Wow, that is just crazy. Wow, dude. So again, I am back to this lens that we are using. This company, they're called Moment. I started using them. They have an app as well. That one feeder. So these eggs are a day early. I usually will go a day before or after their due date, depending, because I try to work things around other YouTubers. Yeah. I don't want to impede on like Reptiles Unplugged and certain people that I respect. So I don't want to take time away from them in any way. So I try to work my cuttings around that to a degree. But like this weekend, we cut Friday, Saturday, and today just because I didn't want to cut too early. Where I could have doubled stuff up and made it easier, but so.
And it also gives us more chance to talk with you guys.
Yeah. Usually a day early. If I have suspect in the clutch where the clutch, like I have one clutch that a video I did where the eggs looked awful. One of the eggs have died. They still don't look fantastic. So if they get close to day 55, I might cut those at 52, 53, just because the eggs don't look strong. And because of that, I will suspect the babies may not be strong. And instead of having them start to make slits and drown, which we had that happen last year, I'll cut them just so that I know they can get out. And then if they still don't get out and they drown, then that's everything that I could have done. So the long short of the answer. So dude, don't even. Good God, bro. That's 5 for 5.
And that one,
Oh.
I'm gonna go.
That may be. Is that yellow belly? No, that's not yellow belly.
It might be. It might be a yellow belly
That's hard.
Xanthic,
That's
or
hard to see.
maybe just a. It could be a pastel, and the dark phase could have just hit. Who knows? Whew.
All right, I gotta. Okay, here we go. I got questions here. Incubation errors in the beginning, and 3 of the eggs look awful, but the veins are still strong. So not sure what to do, but let them go full term. I mean, I would definitely let them go. Again, if you get to day 52, 53, and you're really concerned about an egg not making it, that's when I would consider cutting early. But typically, I try not to cut any earlier than a day early. And again, a 55-day count on a 55-day count. So
There we go. There's that.
yeah. Wow,
That one's
dude.
So it looks like the dark phase is probably the one that hits out of this so far. Could still have a split clutch, maybe.
Right.
But
That's still,
That's
dude,
5.
5 out of 5 so far.
whew.
Yeah, so I would watch them, and if they really start to make you nervous,
All right, lucky number 6. My lucky number is number 6, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping for.
I mean, I would probably cut a couple days before day 55 just to see. Oh, a non-visual.
Non-visual.
Oh. So again, it doesn't look like a normal, so that looks fire to me at least.
Yeah.
Very well maybe yellow belly. Won't know for sure until that comes out of the egg, but well, the drum
was broken.
Yeah, the drum roll had to end sooner or later. Yeah, that's just crazy town right there.
Oh yeah.
If that's a male, that'd be beautiful.
Oh yeah, because I could use a powerhouse male for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go with this one. A little dirt on the bottom.
Dirt don't hurt. Dirt definitely don't hurt. Just rub it in and keep on going. Dude, are you kidding me? No.
Number
Don't.
6.
Holy crap, bro.
Woo!
Oh, so you're beyond the odds. So
I am.
the odds on this clutch is a visual to a het with, depending on how you look at it, 3 to 5 genes in the mix. So again, it doesn't look any
This looks
spider or Kelly
No.
or anything. So this would be all dark phase stuff. So just pastel, fire, and yellow belly, which is fine. But we would expect to hit on with good odds 5 out of 10. This is 6 out of 10.
So I think this is
Dude.
this is the Firefly Xanthic, and the really bright one we hit over here is the Firefly Yellow Belly.
Well, the Firefly Yellow Belly that you had before was
Was brighter.
dirtier. Dirtier. You look at it, it's dirtier. The Yellow Belly brings in a bunch of speckling.
Yeah, well, as it aged, it was like pure white.
Was it?
On yeah.
And this is the one he was talking about here that he thinks is the whole deal. So pastel, fire, Yellow Belly,
You can see some of
SK.
that
Yep,
checkering.
the
right
checkering
there.
down there. Thanks, Kevin, man.
Look at the head on this one.
Yeah, exactly. Was still eggs to cut for sure. Yeah, look at that head. Whoo! That head is smoking. Dude, that's insanity. Yeah. Oh, I still can't believe you hit 6 already and you got 3 more eggs to cut. 6 visuals, and one that is at least fire.
Yep.
We going to see a dance? Yeah, that's a white. That's a white boy dance.
Oh, for sure.
It's
You will never see me on the dance floor because I can't dance.
It's a really short white boy dance.
I should have my son come up here. You saw him doing the dance. He was like,
Oh, there you go. Perfect. That was better than the first one. Punch it out. Punch it out.
all right, let's shoot for another Xanthic here.
No way. I gotta get over the top on this one. Oh.
Nope, not an Xanthic.
Not a normal either.
Nope, that's probably a Firefly, maybe.
No, that's not
Oh,
a
no.
Firefly.
Maybe that is.
Fire or pastel?
Actually, that might be.
It's fire or pastel. I don't think it's both.
So hard to
We'll
tell
see when
about
it comes
the-
out, yeah. Oh, dang. 2 non-visuals out of 8 eggs. You got to have a chat with the odds gods. They got to be more in your favor. Yeah, that's killer clutch right there. Woo!
Woo!
Mamacita.
Well, this one's a little plump. I'm gonna say. Let's see.
That dance is called picking up change. Pick it up, baby. Come on. One more time. Pick it up for us. Yeah, baby. Pick it up. Nickels and dimes. Nickels and dimes. That's how we make a living.
All right, I can't do any more of that. I'm sweating my ass off up here.
It's not from doing that.
It's from all the laughing. Nope. Not an Xanthic.
That looks normalish. That could be yellow belly.
Yeah. A little bit of speckling at the bottom of maybe.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. We got one more egg. What, you double checking?
Yeah.
It's definitely not visual.
Just trying to get some light. See if the light will change its color.
Mason's cry laughing right now.
All right. The last egg.
Seven.
what are we
Imagine
gonna say?
7 out of. I'm going Xanthic. I
going
mean, the odds
Xanthic?
have just been crazy. The odds are against me in what I'm saying because more than likely you won't hit it because the odds you got already. But to have 7 out of 10 be visual would just be. What's my new favorite word that I stole from?
Bonkers.
Stole from Will Moreau, Royal Canadian Reptiles. Yes, sir. Bonkers. Freaking bonkers. All right, let's go
Here we go.
Bonkers Town.
So now I got to make a little cut. It's a little full.
The decrescendo clutch. Yeah, right. Everything was up front, and then it just all declimaxed. No, not a visual. I lost. I definitely lost. That's okay.
That's a
yellow
Firefly.
belly.
Yeah, yellow belly.
Fire.
Pastel.
That's a fire yellow belly.
Fire yellow belly?
Is that the head? That's the head right in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, right
You can
there.
see the blushing. Yeah. Oh, maybe not the head, but you can definitely see yellow belly.
It's right there. Right, I think.
Thanks, Titan, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you get a good
little.
look at that. That was that the tail back there. Yeah, it
Oh,
looks
back there,
really
yeah.
good. I don't know if that's part of the body or the head. Yeah, but that looks like a fire yellow belly. And it would be 100% het.
For SK.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that, man.
Let's get all.
Yeah, Dooraballs. Yeah, they use the same tubs that we do. This is the exact same one that they had earlier. This is the 7-liter. There's a 5-liter that goes to about here, and then a 3-liter that goes to about here. If you watch the live stream from last night, we actually cut a clutch out of the 3-liter, and the 3-liter is great up to about 6 or 7 eggs, depending on the size of the eggs.
All right, so these are all the non-visuals. This one's like Crazy Town right there.
Yeah. Thanks, Mason. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for dialing in.
There's that one there. Probably pastel, pastel or a fire, one of the two.
I don't see much pastel in those. Yeah.
And then the one we think is the whole, or no, this is the Firefly.
Yeah, looks really good. Super clean.
Yep. This one we think, come on. That one's yellow belly.
Thanks, Low Life. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for dialing in.
I think that one will be a yellow belly Xanthic.
Thanks,
right there.
Kevin. Yeah, bonkers indeed, for sure. Thank Will Moreau for that. If you guys don't know who he is, go follow Royal Canadian Reptiles.
This one,
He's got some craziness going on.
this one should be the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, that
Firefly
almost,
yellow
yeah, I
belly.
can almost see the yellow belly right in the top of the screen. Yeah, right there. That kind of screams yellow belly to me. We'll see when it comes out of the egg for sure, but
This one I think is a pastel or a fire.
yeah, exanthic.
Yep.
The lighting is tough because I'm blocking most of it with the camera here.
This thing, I think this one will be the fire. I think this one over the first one we looked at will be a pastel. This will be a fire.
Yeah, Xfinity, there'll probably be some changes as far as what we're saying they look like in the egg to once they come out. This one here to me looks yellow belly-ish.
Pastel, fire yellow belly.
Yeah,
or pastel
fire yellow belly probably. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Boulevard for sure. We are just, aside from our tri-stripe clutch, we are just destroying the odds on hitting stuff that we're after. This clutch, this year is just total epicness for us. Between the amount of pairings that we have, we've really jumped up the game as far as the amount of clutches. And then the odds have just been fantastic. You know what? You wanna take that? I'm gonna pull out. So Friday night I cut a clutch of OD stuff that I want to share with you guys.
Yeah, because they're out of the egg now.
They're out of the egg. A lot of people are asking to see this out of the egg. So I'm gonna pull these. I still got one more animal to come out of the egg, but this is an Enchi sugar to an OD fire. And yeah, we can do that. And I might need your help on some of this stuff because there's a couple animals that I just don't have a flipping clue about.
Great
Yeah, great clutch, bro. Man, odds.
Woo!
Yeah. All right. So.
That deserves a second beer.
Or more.
Well, I got my second one here.
Oh yeah. All right. So these guys have been coming out of the egg today. So this animal has me puzzled. So yeah, that's going over. So again, Enchi sugar, OD fire. My only best guess for this would be, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what does that to the head. That's what's got me puzzled. Something is doing that to the head. I don't know what it is. When I look for sugar,
that one feeder said, "Man, that's too dark to be any of those."
that's my thought. This to me is a sugar, or maybe a fire sugar. So, I mean, with that head stamp, I'd be confident to say that that's a fire sugar. So then I had this other snake. It has a similar color pattern or palette. So the colors are close. The head stamps look similar, but there's something else here. So this does look sugar to me, the way I get all this craziness. But again, the head stamp has got me puzzled.
Maybe an orange dream sugar Enchi?
I don't know, because then I pull this one out and I'm like,
well, that's orange dream Enchi.
That's orange dream sugar.
Oh yeah.
That's an OD sugar for sure. And then you look at the head, maybe that's the same head, but I don't know, because like the eye stripes are got these weird dots on one side, not on that side.
Well, this one's got to be an OD fire sugar. That's what I'm, because if you think of the OD and the fire and the OD together, it kind of takes a lot of that orange out, like with our OD fire male that we have.
So
I think this would be an OD fire sugar. This one, God knows what that is. Maybe that is an OD. What's our OD fire's head look like?
the head looks like it's got a fire head.
Oh yeah, he does.
So when you look at an OD fire,
Yeah,
that's
he's
the
got
head
that
stamp.
stamp.
So you get like a kind of a fire, a blushed out fire head. But that don't look like any of it. It doesn't really look like sugar, and it sure as hell ain't inchy. So I have no idea. Like I look at it and I want to say like cinnamon,
Right?
but there's no cinnamon in the mix. So I have no clue with this one.
Could it be just a fire sugar?
It's
No.
possible it could be a fire sugar, and maybe this is an OD fire sugar. They're fine. But this is an OD sugar, and if fire changes it from this to that, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But if you do look at the heads, they're kind of close.
Yeah.
So maybe all three are sugar.
And this just maybe a low
This is an
representation of the
OD
sugar.
sugar, OD fire sugar, and a fire sugar.
Yeah.
But they'll shed, they'll look brighter, and we'll see what those end up doing. And then
that was a virgin clutch. Yeah.
Yeah, first year for her. And then this one. This is an Inchy OD fire.
Thing is fire. Thing is gorgeous.
I mean, there is a possibility that this could be sugar as well. I just, with all the tail melting there and stuff, I just won't know until she really sheds. Sometimes the sugar stuff takes a while to come in and lighten up the sides. But super, super clean Inchy OD fire.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Maybe sugar. So those all came out of the egg today. There's a look at that.
Finally get the rest of the shed almost all the way off.
Oh no, he's still working it. He won't be ready till tomorrow, or she won't be ready tomorrow. Those are all girls. But yeah, this girl and these were all girls as well. So I think they were all girls. Yeah, it's a female. So this one, that's a female. So this one will definitely be staying here. That color is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
These other ones, I'm not sure. Looks like a girl. Looks like a girl. So these all look like girls. There's one more animal in the egg still. Yeah, it's a girl as well. So these are all girls. We will see. But man, what a clutch, bro. Nicely done.
Thank you, thank you. First clutch of the year for myself. Turned out great. Hit 6 visuals, 4 non-visuals. And even the non-visuals look like they at least have
Something.
1 to 2 genes in them.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. One of them looks like a normal, but we'll see. Yeah, well, whatever they are, they're all 100% hat, so
Yep.
you can't go wrong with that. I didn't even look to see when our next cutting is. It's close.
I can tell you.
It's not a full week.
It is May 27th.
27th.
Yep.
So we'll be a day before or a day after, depending on what day of the week that is.
And that's going to be your Inchy albino to the resurrection.
Oh, okay. So hopefully we'll see some Inchy resurrection stuff and see what that combo looks like.
And then we have one 3 days later.
Okay, so that'll be a good week too for cutting.
And that one we're going to let go probably 60 days because that's got the Cine in it.
The Cine.
Yep.
Yeah, so we did a pastel Inchy cinnamon to a pastel Inchy cinnamon yellow belly. Both animals are 66 het for ghost. So that clutch is not because of the super cines and the potential to kink and stuff, I've had that clutch on the bottom of the incubator and literally sitting directly on the metal bottom, just to be cooler and take a little bit longer for it to incubate. So that clutch is probably not going to be ready on that time, and I won't touch that clutch until I get a snake that pips. Where other clutches that don't have the potential to kink or have problems, I'll cut them a day before day 55. But with a clutch that has a potential to kink and have issues, I'm going to slow them down a little bit and again, the temperature difference at the bottom of that incubator is probably about a degree, maybe a degree and a half in total. And that'll lend to another 3 to 4 days usually to incubate. So we're going to let that one run until an animal actually pips, and then we'll pull that clutch. So that probably won't go as scheduled. It'll probably go later.
Yeah, that one's due for May 30th, but if they go to 60, so that'll be, June 4th?
Yeah.
So
it could be anywhere in there, depending on when that first animal goes to pip, just to give them the best shot at coming out normalish.
Yep.
But yeah, there you have it. A killer Xanthic clutch.
And our biggest clutch of the season. This was the most eggs one snake has put.
At one shot, yeah.
But I have a feeling there's going to be a girl that's going to be dropping eggs in the next month that'll beat that. Hopefully. Either that or she'll just have some monster eggs, one of the two.
Oh, well, yeah. The black pastel het Xanthic female is in prelay shed right now as we speak.
Yep.
She is a monster girl. She is currently right about 5K grams. Again, she is with eggs, so... but still, just huge girl. And what'd you put in with that?
So she is a black pastel het Xanthic, which we proved out this past year.
Said that, yeah.
Yep. I was just reiterating that was the surprise that we got last year.
Yeah.
She was bred to an Inferno het Xanthic, which is pastel, hidden gene woma, granite, yellow belly.
Yeah.
So
five genes at play with the visual. It is het to het, so we're not expecting the strength to come through like this. However, you just never know what's going to happen. And to be honest, the first year she laid for us, she gave us 12 eggs.
Yep.
The second season that she laid, she looked way bigger than the first, and we were expecting... like 14 eggs from her. We ended up with 10, but they were 130 grams apiece. They were just massive eggs. This year, she looks bigger than both years in the past. So, I don't know if they're just going to be like 200-gram eggs or if we're actually going to get 12 to 14 eggs again.
She's going to be dropping ostrich eggs.
Four egg clutch, but they're like this big. They come out full grown.
And there's 3 snakes per egg.
Triplets. That would be like a world's first.
I know, right?
So that girl, that'll be a good clutch. I don't know that hidden gene woma has been put into Xanthic before, at least not into SK. So we'll work that, see what that looks like, and then hidden gene woma black pastel Xanthics. I don't think have ever been made.
And
so that ought to be some coolness. So really dark, heavily patterned animals.
Yeah. Like a black pastel yellow belly Xanthic could hopefully brighten up, because we got a black pastel Xanthic, so maybe the yellow belly would help.
Yeah, so that's down the road. She's, again, in prelay shed, so she'll shed out in the next, 5 to 7 days, and then we'll be 30 days from there to get eggs. So it's coming. There's a lot of stuff still down in the incubator, so we will definitely be able to keep you guys entertained a little bit over the next few months with some of the cuttings that are down there, the ones that are still coming. We probably have about another 10 females, 12 females that are going to lay eggs. So yeah, we'll be looking pretty solid.
Yeah, okay. He said not too much further until the giveaway. Yeah, we got about 56 more subscribers to go, and then we hit the 15.
Right around there. I think it's actually 55. We picked up another one this afternoon, so we're pretty close. But those numbers, they go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. Yeah, I don't know. So we're getting there. So about 50 people or so. And then we'll be able to give somebody a couple snakes, which will be awesome. And there's a double het albino pied pair, boy and girl.
Yep.
And shipping, everything will be on us. So all you got to do is go back to the 1,500 subscriber video, follow the instructions, do what you're told, and if you win, good for you.
All right, Dave. I got you on that. He says he's got first dibs on visual yellow belly. If I got more than one visual yellow belly, that I'm not going to hold back. Because I only plan on maybe holding one, depending on male, female. I have to wait until they come out of the egg, see what I got. But if I got a yellow belly, for sure. William, to answer your question, how long do we wait until morph market? Well, they usually take anywhere from 7 to 10 days to shed, and then they'll be offered their first meal. And then if they hit, 3 meals in a row.
Yeah, we like to see 3 to 5 meals. We
Yep.
feed once a week, so typically by the time they're ready for morph market, we're looking anywhere from a month to
a month and a
6
half.
weeks from when they come out of the egg. Sometimes some clutches, they come out and they shed quick. Other clutches don't shed as fast. And some of them get to work and they eat really quick. Other ones take a little bit longer. So it's just kind of a rough number, but somewhere between, I would say, 6 and 8 weeks is probably normal.
Yeah, because like we had a couple snakes that it took almost a month to shed.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
I had one hatchling that her siblings had shed twice by the time she went through her first shed, which was like ludicrous. But like I have clutches here where I'm just kind of up in the air on if I'm gonna sell anything or if I'm gonna keep it all. So those type of clutches, like I have one clutch, they've all had like 4 or 5 meals. I mean, they should be on morph market already, but I'm just kind of on the fence on what I'm gonna do with them. So some of it is just me figuring out what I want to do with things as well. But typically, 6 to 8 weeks. But if there's something you want, you see, you like, message me and we can get stuff set up ahead of time. And you can even secure the animal ahead of time, and then once it's had its meals, we can shoot it out as early as possible. So
Yep.
I'm fine with that. It doesn't have to go through morph market in order to be sold, but that's just kind of what we do.
And then Joseph V said that we still haven't sent him the black pastel pictures. Which black pastel are you talking about? The visual exanthic or just our massive girl?
Who's the
Joseph V.
Oh yeah, I had talked to you earlier. Yeah, I was talking. I mentioned
the
it
female.
to Matt. I'm just not 100% sure if we're going to sell that animal, which is why I haven't shot those pictures out to you. But I mean, I can shoot them out to you either way, and you can take a look. But it's actually Matt's animal, so he's going to have to. Again, that's one of those clutches where he had decided to keep.
A good portion of
probably
it.
about. I mean, that was the 10 egg clutch, and I think he was keeping like 8 out of the 10 animals. So that was one of them. So yeah, he'll have to figure out what he's going to do, and he'll let you know. And if that one goes up, there'll definitely be some pictures and stuff. So.
Damn, Matt. He said, "Damn, Matt."
Oh, sorry. Well, I don't know about you. That's about all I got.
Yeah, I'm pouring sweat here.
Yeah, it's toasty. It's not as bad tonight as the other night. It's about 83.
I think I'm sweating more than I am the other.
It was
the other night.
86 the other night when I was cutting. I had stuff just pouring off my head. All right, you guys. Thank you very much for dialing in, especially Sunday night. It's it's not a work night for everybody, but just some of us have to go to work in the morning. And again, there's pros and cons to both of that, and we won't go in there, but I hope everybody's still continuing to be corona safe if that's the way it is in your state, and we'll see you guys on the next video. We'll probably do a recorded video in between. I had a couple ideas that we were going to do, and I just never followed through with it, but we've got about a 10-day stretch or so, so I'll probably stick a video out there before we cut our next clutch. So again, thank you very much for spending some time with us. I hope you enjoy these things. If you like these live egg cuttings, drop a comment down below and let me know. Otherwise, we can go to recording them and editing and stuff. and just posting them that way if that's what you guys like better. But until the next video, peace, y'all.
Peace.